So the NAS100 market shot up tremendously this past week. And in the last hour of the market last week, the price shot up tremendously. So you could see this is where the market ended, and it ended with a really strong bullish engulfing followed by this little bearish candle. So that means that there is a probability that price could continue to push up, but we'll only see once we do our analysis. And if you're looking for an analysis and a game plan that can help you for next week, then you are in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to talk about my entries, my exits, and my profit targets on the NAS100 market. So since we have a lot of data here, I'm going to go ahead and remove all of these drawings, and we're going to start fresh on the weekly time frame. Okay, so now that we're on the weekly time frame, we can see this is how this past week's candle has closed, and it closed with almost 900 points inside of the market. That is an insane candle compared to the chop that we pretty much have been seeing for the past few weeks. So this definitely is encouraging for price to continue to push up. But as usual, let's go ahead and come up with our game plan for this upcoming week. So the first level that I want to draw off is literally right here at the top of this candle that just ended for the week. So that's going to be my first level. And then that's going to be roughly at 22,627. Okay, so now that we have our level, another thing for us to realize is that this is now the new high inside of the market. So pretty exciting times. Let's see what next week will bring. So next I will draw another level, and that's going to be somewhere around here at the bottom of this candle. And this is sitting roughly at 21,350. And then just one more level, because I really want to focus on some price action inside of this massive candle. So for right now, we're going to place this level at roughly 20,889. So let's go ahead and go down to the daily time frame. All right, so now that we're on the daily time frame, we definitely can see a lot more data. Let's make this bigger so we can all see it. All right, cool. So now that we're on the daily, we can see nothing but bullish candles pretty much all this past week, which makes sense because now we're at a new high inside of the market. And I do see some other levels that I want to draw off. So right now I see the strong resistance area right here. Price kept bouncing up against, and then it finally broke it. So this level is going to be sitting roughly at 21,900, and let's just say 50, just because it's at 48 and it's just 2 points away. That's nothing in this market. So round it up to 50. And now we have a nice zone here. And then looking at this level here, it's a little bit choppy and a little hard to see all of the information. So for right now, I'm going to leave it alone. And this level that we drew is actually looking quite nice on this level. So let's go ahead and go down to the H4 time frame. If you've taken a trade and you're looking for some feedback on your trade, maybe you took a trade and it was successful and you want to know what you should do right in order to continue that success, or maybe you've taken some trades and they didn't work out and you're trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? And you have no one to talk to give you some valid feedback, then go ahead and check out the Express Trade Review in the comment section below, because in that I will give you a personalized review on trades that you have taken in any market. It could be gold, it could be US 30, it could be whatever market you are looking to get help in. And with that, you'll get my personalized review. You'll also get some tips and things that I use in order to find profitable trades. I'll show you where you could have taken profitable trades based on the setups and information that you give me. And I tend to have this turned around within 48 hours. So you could be able to use the information for your next trade. And you'll also get a PDF where I'll share with you the top 3 things that I look for every time before taking a trade that really emphasizes the entries that I take inside of the market. So if you're looking for that level of help, go ahead and click in the description box below and look for the Express Trade Review. So that way you can get your trades reviewed by a professional, someone who's consistently profitable and can show you how to better enter the market with the markets that you currently trade and the current trading style that you have. I'll see you there. Now that we're on the H4 time frame, we can see the high of the market and we can see some more definition in these candles. So I'm going to take this this level and bring it up a little bit more. Now it's sitting at 21,873. And then we see a ton of chop throughout here. So I'm not going to touch that on this time frame. But one of the things I am going to do is take this level and move it up just a little bit, just so that way the body of this candle is sitting on top of the zone. And you can see that it still lines up pretty perfectly because we didn't really move it at all, but we moved it a little bit. Now it's sitting at around 21,362. And then looking at this level here, now that I have a bit more definition, I do want to take this level and move it down because we do have a nice support here. So on this time frame, we're going to mark this off at 20,809 and looking good for the H4. Let's go down to the H2. Okay, so here on the H2 time frame, choppy area, I don't want to touch that. The top is still looking good. Let's go over here where we made some adjustments. Okay, so we're going to make another adjustment, not to this, but to this right here. Just bring it down once again so that way it's tapping the support. Now we're sitting at roughly 20,750, 54. So now we're on the H1 time frame, getting very close to doing our analysis for this upcoming week. And if you found this information helpful so far as marking off your levels and plotting your zones, then go ahead and comment the word support inside of the comment section below. All right, so now we can see very clearly what's happening here on the H1 time frame. So I'm going to use my horizontal rate tool and start marking off some levels. And the one that's super obvious to me is right here at 22,400 and 2, and mainly because we have a really strong support level right here. If we wanted to extend this a little bit just to see how price is lining up with old price action, we can, but it's really not necessary. But that is going to be a really nice level. And then looking at this again, we do have another level that we can draw at 22,195, really close to 22,200. But for right now, I do like it because of this support level that has been made, and then price has pushed up and made new highs from there. Okay, cool. So now we're going to attack this consolidation zone. It is a little crazy, but let's go ahead and do our best. So now I'm going to draw off a level right here at 21,612. And I think that's all the levels that I may draw on this time frame before we get right into our analysis. Okay, so now moving down a bit, there is another level that I do want to mark off before we get into our analysis, and that's going to be this level right here at 21,048, really close to 21,050 if you just wanted to move this up just a little bit so that way it's sitting really close to these candles, but either is fine. But for right now, this is looking like a really good level to break up the zone. Now let's come up with our game plan for this upcoming week. Okay, so for this upcoming week, obviously the market is very bullish right now. It's been bullish this entire week, so that's really a good sign. And that we saw in the weekly time frame, we made a new high inside of the market, and it made a really strong bullish engulfing candle on that weekly time frame as well. So I definitely want to continue the buys. So I would be looking for buys around this level. So let me just tell you what I am thinking. So pretty much my idea is going to be for a price to come back, possibly tap into this level at 22,402, and then push up to the previous high that it has made inside of the market, and that's going to be at 22,615. Or price could decide to do a deeper retracement. What if you can trade gold or any market in just 1 hour per day, even if you have a full-time job, and still grow the account? Most traders think that they have to sit in front of charts all day, and maybe if they step away, they may either miss a setup or they may come back to a losing trade. Well, in this free masterclass, I'm going to show you a calm and repeatable way for you to enter trades with confidence, and you can lose all the anxiety when you step away from your charts. Go ahead and check out the free masterclass. It's totally free. And what that could look like is coming from here and possibly coming to maybe about this level or this level that we drew. So here and then bouncing up. That is definitely a possibility. And then of course, price can do anything. However, another idea was for a deeper retracement down to this key level at around 21,973 and then pushing up. So that's going to be my idea. Pretty much, I wouldn't be looking for any sales inside of this market unless it breaks this really strong key level here at 21,000. 362. So pretty much my game plan is just going to be waiting for buying opportunities on this market, especially for this upcoming week. And another question that people may have is, well, how do I know how pie is going to go? So that's why I like to use my friend Fibonacci retracement and just mark off this zone. And then for me, the next level that I will be targeting would be here at 22,958, and even crazier up here at 23,393. So I really just like to focus on this area here. So that is pretty much my game plan for this upcoming week. If you found this helpful, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. And then also, if you're looking for more one-on-one help inside of your own trading, tired of losing trades after trades after trades, then go ahead and sign up for the Chart Privé one-on-one mentorship, and we'll see if it's a good fit in order for you to get on the right path to trading. So I'll see you next time.